If ever there was a worthless pile of crap, it would be a Lincoln wire feed welder. I've never seen such a worthless pile of junk in all my life. The next wire feed welder I get is going to be a Miller. I don't understand why I have such a hard time with this welder. I don't get it. It's just frustrating. Let's see here. Tap that right there. Get that off there. It works okay, it's just the feed. The feed just sucks. It just binds up, and it doesn't matter what kind of wire I use, doesn't matter what kind of tip I use, doesn't matter, it's just a... Well, it doesn't like that ground. Let's try a different ground. How about right there? Which it likes that. You can hear how it's feeding. Tut, 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 tut. No matter what kind of adjustment I do. I know somebody's going to say, oh, well, it's your wire. No, I've tried Lincoln wire, I've tried Harbor Freight wire, I've tried Harbor Freight tips, I've tried Lincoln tips, I've tried Miller tips, I've tried, oh God. It's just a piece of junk. No wonder why I bought it cheap. And let's get one more right there. Can we get one right there? Let's see. Well, that's better than a kick in the pants. Okay. Attached there. Well, this seems to be working out pretty good. Now, a couple of things. If this isn't exactly perfect, I can always add a little bit of steel here. You know, once I get it connected on there and it's solid, I might be able, you know, I might even be able to add a little something there, or, you know, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, seriously, when you get up underneath there, and now it has this little rain lip, that's what we need. So that's our first start to our metal, and we'll finish it up tomorrow, which will be in 1 second. There you go now. Just leave everything to me.
There you go now. Just leave everything to me.
So, yeah, I've done a little bit more right there, and I had to add a couple of pieces, and yeah, my welds aren't the best, but you know, you grind on them a little bit and paint them, you're never ever going to see it. I got the other side, kind of the tray coming down there a little bit. That looks much better. Oh, there you go. There, now you can see it. Kind of looks better. And I've got to finish stitching up underneath. I did all on the top, and I did this side at the bottom. I'm doing the top and the bottom, not just one side of that. So let's finish stitching that up real quick, and we should be good to go. I know it's boring sitting there watching me pick out little laying in little welds and stuff, but it's satisfying on my end, I can tell you that. Oh, I want to go right there. Let's see that too. The ground? Oh, I know what that is. What's going on there? It's not on fire too bad. Let's see what we got there. On the bottom there. And what I'm doing is I'm just putting a little series of tacks, just kind of like spot welds. I can't get it very hot because that metal's pretty thin. I will say this about that Lincoln welder. If it's running, it's hot, which is good. If it's running, the wire, that is. The problem is the wire gets bound up. If it's running, it runs pretty good. If it's running. A couple more here. Not my eyes. Okay. Now, remember that this piece here works in conjunction with the package tray. So, just having it stitched together a little bit made it considerably stronger. Come off of there. Come on. Yeah. Okay. That's made that considerably stronger. And you got the good makings of a rain tray. All right, I've got quite a bit more to do on this, but it's just not conducive to making videos of me stitching pieces of metal together. Turned out okay. It's good and solid. It's much stronger than it was. It's by no means perfect. There is a channel there in the center, kind of like a little U-channel right there. So if water gets caught in that, it go back and forth, one side to the other. The water will come out these right here in the bottom, and it will channel itself out instead of into the engine bay. And that's what we're looking for. That's kind of what that is. Then this just has to be stitched together enough to make it what it is, because the package tray, once I get this one cut out of there, and it will be pretty easy to get out, actually, because since this car was in a fire, you can see where it burnt all the paint off, and you can see all the seam sealer. So that's where our seams are, of course. And we'll be able to put one together. It won't be absolutely perfect, but it'll be close. And we'll cut this section out of the center for the seat belts and tack that on there and double it up so it'll be double strong. We'll have our carpet rail incorporated into it. It'll be lovely. But good and strong, that's what we want. And functions. You're not going to see it anyways. Well, that's going to finish it for this one. Thanks for coming and joining the first piece of metal on our 70 Beetle. And we'll see you next time.